Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build an Apartment. So this is apartment 1, obviously, because well, we'll do more. I've moved it, obviously. Now, weirdly, my world edit seems to just randomly knock back one block. I had it the same when I rotated it and copied and pasted it. What I've done is I've moved this one around now. I've obviously rotated it because we can't really fit in another one there. I didn't really want to have just a weird car park on that side. So I think what I'm either going to do is have, well, I could have the car parks here, which would kind of make sense. So maybe have, you know, two of these, one there, one there. Have like a lane going between them with a couple more spaces in front, or some garden, probably some gardens and a nice walkway in front. I think would be nicer for the windows anyway. Down on the sides have the actual parking spaces, because we've got 12 here, and we can have at least six spaces on each side. So we could have we could have 12 spaces on each side. Let's say that everybody's got two cars here, and then we'll be able to fit that on quite well. Have some trees going around the outside, and yeah, I think that'll work a lot better. And then we'll copy and paste this over onto this side, and I'll use MC Edits for that, I think, because World Edits doesn't like the big stuff, but I don't know why. So yeah, we're going to do that. So we've got, there you go, you can see like the space here. It's pretty huge. It's enough for quite a few car spaces. And that kind of makes sense then. You park your car up, and then you can go up the steps whenever we get around to them, which is going to be 1 hour. So we'll get around to that in a second. And yeah, I think that makes a lot more sense. So yeah, it's good. Right, anyway, what we're going to do is first just get a couple of bits of wood down. So that's the ceiling. There we go. So we'll do that first. Go down to here, we'll then do, you know, like replace 0 with 82, and replace 80 with 82. Yeah, that's the one. Right, so that's the one we actually want. Okay, and then we'll do the same over here. We can do that onto at this point. Not there, but there. 0 of 82, and over here. And it'll give us an idea of how everything's going to look. Quite nice. There we go. So got that. I'm actually going to warp through the floor there, which you can glitch through floors when you do stuff. I think I'm going to go for, and I really should have done this when I had the actual sunlight, but I think I'm going to go with the bright wood. You know, really brighten up this whole apartment block. I think that'll work really well. So we'll do that. So this, if I can do this corner, and then we can always jump through the balconies, which is quite nice as well. Get that there, which will go down to here, which will be also 5.2. Now we will have to do these by hand, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Not that one. There. Yeah, I think this works a lot better. I know that this is onto a road, so it's kind of a bit crappy, but yeah, it's fine. I mean, the good thing about this design as well, and modular, I mean, this, I know it doesn't look modular, but it is because of what you can do with it. And obviously if I wanted to have like 4 floors, I could just add an extra floor on, and I'm hoping I can get the stairs to work that way, so you guys can actually use this design yourselves if you wanted to make it bigger. Yeah, so that's the idea as well. Okay, now that we've done that, we can make this one really easily. We can just do / fill our 5:2 and probably about 100. Look at that. See, that's what we want. That's what it should look like. I think that's going to be the best texture out of all of them for them. And there you go. It's a nice little balcony lookout. And I mean, this one won't be as good. You know, this side of the kind of apartments won't be as nice because it'll be just like a walkway. Maybe we can make the walkway a little bit wider and put some trees in it or something. Then it makes it look worthwhile, you know. So it's got a nice balcony. Okay, and then the next floor. I know it's a bit boring, but it needed to be done. I forgot to do it off camera. That's the truth. I forgot, guys. It's fine. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just do maybe half of them, half of the apartments, and then copy and paste. I don't really know. It's difficult to really decide what you're going to do with this, because it is. There we go with the door. Up here, there, to there as well. I like to do the fill hour one as well. Bam. I love that. I love how it just does it for you. Obviously if you have a gap it just spells out and makes a mess, but generally it's pretty good. So there we go, that's good. Do this one last. Yes, I think I'm going to just do one side. it's probably not 6 apartments. I don't think we need to really do 6 because I do want to have like my world really detailed, but at the same time I don't want to spend a lifetime detailing it, you know, which I think is fair enough. Because I could spend, you know, I could make every single one of these, all these 12, their own unique apartments, or save some time. And I'm going to do the save some time thing. It's just a lighting glitch, or it's actually light. Okay, I don't need to put a floor up here, so that's fine. Okay, but that gives us the flat one. That's like a flat roofed one. It's kind of alright, isn't it? Actually looks okay, but I'm gonna do an actual roof on that one. So I'll get that started in a bit. But the important bit, this is the important bit. This here. So we're gonna do some stairs. I'm gonna use this one here, and we're also gonna need some sort of floor material. I might use a different wood instead. That's the floor. This is the level I need to be on. I need to have at least, well, I say at least 2, but I'd like to have it at least 2 like that. And then we can, you know, do this. And maybe we can put on a black fence or something. That would work with it. Yeah, very typical. And then there's going to be like a door here. A door here. Door here. A door here. Door here. Oops, not there. And door here. So this is where they're going to be. And that kind of makes sense. Now, there is going to be a passageway going through. So this middle part here is going to actually be like a passageway that can get you from one side to the other. Same as this one here. If I go with that size, or should I go with bigger than that? I could maybe do bigger than that. So maybe I'll do 5. I mean, on the actual plans I've got, I don't think they even use any of this. But that will give us an actual extra room, won't it? Really, that gives us a couple extra blocks to play with on each of the apartments, which is quite nice. That's going to be like nice for cupboard spaces, for en-suites. But yeah, I think 5 go really big. And yeah, those are those ones there. So this will be here as well. So there, and obviously go across here, and go across there. Now we need to get the way up, which obviously we could go just, you know, directly like this way, and go in like that, and then have another one that goes up that way. Would that work? Yeah, we could actually do a double back instead of having them going forwards, because the design that's on that I've got, I'm actually going to do it with wood. That does not look right at all. I know it doesn't look really look right with wood, but this one, the other one goes like around. Or maybe it doesn't need to wrap around. So we could have a wrap around one as well, where it has, you know, 2 points where it goes. Let's try that way. Before I'm blabbering on, let's try that. 1, not there though. 1, 2, 3, and then you go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then right here, because we've got the 6, because we've got a height of 4. And then we've got 2 extra layers, basically a floor and a ceiling. See, that'll work in like that, which is one way of doing it. And that can actually, you know, back around to here as well. And it does work. It's just if we want to do that or not. It's either that or the other way we do it is, for example, here. Wait, I can actually show you guys these two. Then you get some ideas, and I get some ideas. Well, I say I get some ideas. I've already got the ideas. I just don't know which one's going to be more suitable. Or we do like that type. Then we have it backed on there as well. And I personally prefer this one. I think it looks more stable for the style. Whereas this one just looks like it's floating, and we'd have to, you know, build, obviously, stuff around it. You know, but the way that he's done it on his design, he's got like these weird beams that come out of this wall. I don't really like them. I think that's going to be the way to do it, the way I've just done it. And I will... Yes, we get that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this will come, and it'll like back around on itself, or whatever. Whatever you want to call it. Back around on itself, yeah. Alright. Yeah, well, we need to do these upside down anyway. Don't know why it was easier on the other side. Did I do anything differently? Not really. Just worked. Oh, I started from the top, that's why. Oh well. But that works out to there. Okay, so then that... I really ideally want it to be there. So I'm going to have to move all that thing over. Typical thing that I wanted to do. So from here, so let's just cut. So let's just paste. There we go, that's good. I know, just cut off a chunk. I could have done it without air and that would have worked, but that's fine. There we go. So then that gives it in the same place. I'll do the other side off camera because there's no point me showing you guys that. Me showing you guys that? Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Here's what I wanted to say in the end. Right, and that can go to there. This will obviously be that. Then this can all wrap around here. Obviously it doesn't need to be there actually, does it? I'll just make this a bit wider. Yeah, that's not important at all. So you'll get that bit wider. This will then be like these. That, and here as well. Not there, there, and that works. To that. It's alright. Like this. So then obviously the other side as well. And it makes that a little bit... Oh no, it's too wide. That's not bad. I was going to say that makes it a little bit thin, but actually it's not. Obviously that one only goes up to there, and that one goes down to there. Okay, so that gives us pretty much this. If we also go from here, that, and that is pretty good. So we're gonna have that type of thing. It's a little bit unstable here. Maybe we could do like one of these goes down and beam. Really weird modern type style, doesn't it? I think just leave it floating, to be honest. That would be sport, it'd be fine. I'm sure it would. Okay, so then over here, let's just get this other tube going, or whatever you want to call it. 2, 3. There. Set 24 colon 2. Just want to see what this looks like without falling through. Let's see, if only I had a balcony on that side. So yeah, this will be like a... At least it is in the design that he's got. So I don't know what I think about it yet. Not sure. Just a bit freaky and dark. Obviously I'll put lights and stuff in here. We do need to do some sort of... almost like a modular tube type style type thing. Thingamajig. What's it thing? So, you know, like put in a couple of these and even just that just works, doesn't it? I'll do that, do that. Get rid of the tunnel light here. Something like that works. Where we just have, you know, two of those. Slap, slap, slap. Okay, so that's what we have. Yeah, that looks alright. That kind of fits with the style. That actually looks quite Arabic. So that's interesting. For future stuff, definitely. So this is going to be very, very big. Very big. Cool. Right there. Way to wherever it is. I'm just going to cut up one of these rooms so that you guys get an idea. I could, if I'm really lazy, which I am thinking about this, guys, just because I don't really know, I don't really need this to be super detailed. I could just do 2 of these rooms. So I'm thinking, because you guys have seen loads of interior stuff, and it's not really personal like a house. So I mean, we could, yeah, I might do that. I'm just thinking of ways to make this series like smaller, without, you know, like losing out on the planning type stuff. But there we go. That's an apartment size. That's huge, really. To be honest, that is huge for an apartment, but that's what we're going to be going for. So yeah, I might do that, just, you know, get a couple of them. Right, the next thing that you need to do anyway is roof stuff. So roof stuff is going to take us... Well, it's going to take me a long time. I'm going to be doing this off camera, obviously. I'm going to do it in brick, because brick and sandstone go just brilliant together anyway. It's going to be using slabs. It's going to be a high roof. And we're not even going to use the roof area, you know. It's just going to go around this, and that'll make a nice, interesting shape. But what I did want to do is have what's on the design is like a flat area in the middle. That looks really cool. The flat area in the middle's got like aircon units and things like that in it, but it's hidden. It's hidden away because of this. So this will literally just go all the way around. So, I mean, this is going to take forever. I could use World Edit for it, but yeah. Right, okay, so that's going to go to there. Let's just figure out this bit. That's going to go to there. And that goes to there, obviously. And so I'm pre-emptying myself doing that. Go to there. I kind of want to have, I don't know what type of, like how big. 1, 2, 3. 3 blocks away from the edge. What's that give us? Oh yeah. Turn that on, aren't I? 2, 3. Gives us 29. Well, if we come in another 2 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Another 2 blocks. 7 blocks in. Let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 21. That seems to be right. That seems to be pretty good, I think. 21 in, or 21 there, and then we don't really need it that big, but we can go like there. And I think that'll work. Let's have a look. To that bit. Like that. And then that'll go to there. That'll be on top, but that can always hang over. Yes, that'll do that. And then we'll have this wall here, I think, is where it's going to have to be, isn't it? Just a little small area, but like that. I'm not going to turn off chat because it's annoying me now. Right, so there we go. We get that to there. See, I'm not doing. For some reason, I don't know what it is about me. I think it's medieval, but if there's like an extra corner piece that I could put in, I don't. Like there, I don't put in the corner piece because I know it won't be seen. So yeah, that'll do. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have like the roof going up to there. It'll be hanging over on this bit in here. Then in this bit, we're going to have aircon units. Ah, wait, we do it on this one higher, don't we? Yeah, of course we do. And this will wrap around, depending on how this works. Yeah. This is going to be fun. Whenever I get around to actually doing all this, I mean, this will connect into here like that, and then that'll go around to there. But obviously, this is going to have its own peak as well. Oh, not there. There. To there, and right. Just trying to see where it will end up and how we're going to do this middle bit. That's all I want to know. That's why I'm doing this bit, guys. To see if I need to change it, and if I need to change it, I need to show you guys that I've changed it. Otherwise it... Well, I don't have to show you guys that I've changed it, but it'll help anyone that's trying to build like the same design off this Let's Build, which I haven't built this before. I have no idea what it was going to turn out like, so... Yeah, but off this Let's Build. Right, okay, there we go. That goes to there. Then this is the peak. So it should be fun. I've got a feeling it's going to be up more. And it will be, won't it? So I might have to make this wider to compensate. We'll see, I guess. Because we will. Yeah, because I don't think that's going to be the same all the way. No, I don't think that would be the same the way. No, because of how this works. It's going to have to go up more. Maybe we find another peak in there. I'll show you guys what I mean by that as well. So if we have another peak, so if we had, for example, this one goes around here, that then goes down, or it goes up. I mean, it can go up. This doesn't have to be the highest point. So if we had, for example, this go up, do it this way. Let's do it the fast way. See if there's a natural peak between them. Okay, that one needs to keep on going. Okay, so that's an off-angle one. It's not odd. Okay. That might still work. And then this one would then go... This one would still be down here, you see. And it would knock into there. And then this one would knock into there. And this one would go into there. And this one would go into there. To there. To there. And then that one here would then go around in a really weird way. And this one would as well. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to get onto this and spend absolutely ages doing this roof. We've already got the floors though. So we got the floors, we got the roof. I guess I can do the car parks and stuff. I might do that on camera just to show you guys how I'm going to be laying it out, because I don't really know how I'm going to be laying it out, but how I've got it laid out in my head. So we can do that as well with you guys. But I'm going to be spending a ton of time filming this. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed, comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.